Welcome back to Driven TV. I'm so excited. We are continuing here with Gina Mocha. She is here with us. And we also have cast member of the Vagina Monologues and the Memory of Monologue, a Rant and a Prayer, Tiffany Murphy, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, Tiffany. So, you guys, when we say the title, The Vagina Monologues, what type of reactions do you get?
Usually you kind of get the deer in the headlight look. It's like, what are you talking about? Did you mean Virginia instead of vagina? That's usually what I get. What about you?
I get like, what? Can you repeat that?
And that is it's interesting that we do that, but when we hear other words that can be very demeaning towards women, you don't really get much of a response, do you?
That is true.
You're used to hearing that, especially in our music and videos, on movies. There's a lot of derogatory names, but we have to get past the title and start looking at the message of the Vagina Monologues. Tell me, what does it mean to each of you?
The Vagina Monologues for me, it really talks about basically getting back to loving who you are, at the core of who you are. Mm-hmm. And that's the piece that I actually appreciate about it, and that's what really got me involved in it, is for that very reason.
Awesome. How about you, Gina?
I feel that it encaptures the female voice, all ages. It just exposes a lot of sides that women go through that all cultures can be relevant to.
Absolutely, I agree. And this is a part of the VDA campaigns, which is a global movement that was initiated by Eve Ensler, the writer of the Vagina Monologues. And she also pieced together a collection of stories and poems and a memory of monologue, a rant, and a prayer. Now, a memory of monologue, a rant, and a prayer is a mixture of men and women's voices, and they share stories that do address violence and oppression towards women and young girls and bring light to the situation. It's a little harder than the Vagina Monologues. So, it's definitely a space where you want to come prepared to hear a tough message, but it really enlightens you. What would you guys say about that production?
I would say that one, as you mentioned before, it is a little bit heavier than the Vagina Monologues. I think it captures a different voice. With that one, I would definitely say come open-minded. And I think you leave with a little more awareness than you did when you came in with a lot of different topics.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I feel that play is speaking its truth. It's just letting you know that life sometimes is going to come with just an abundance of situations and heartaches. So.
Now, we're talking about the power of art. How do you feel these two productions are powerful or contribute to things in the community?
I'll let you go on that one first.
All right. Anything that can have people visions or the things that has happened in their lives are wonderful. And when you can give voice to people who are like voiceless, or to like unsung heroes or hurting people, I think that's a great platform. And I think that just that exposure is what's needed to speak, to have those hard conversations or hard topics be discussed in the forefront. So I think it's a great thing for the community.
Awesome. How about you?
I'm going to ditto what Gina said. No, I think that something that we had talked about kind of behind the scenes is that a lot of times it's hard to live your own truth. And each one of our cast members, we each kind of have a different story, a different background, something different that we bring to it. And even by talking through the monologues or the rants or the prayers, you kind of get the chance to tell your truth through somebody else's truth. So a lot of times it kind of lets us deal with internal things through somebody else's voice.
Which I think is wonderful, because sometimes, what I love about theater is it does expose things, but allows you to get on set, and people don't discriminate who's on stage. It doesn't matter if you're sharing your own story, but you're up there, you're playing a character, you're playing a role. So you are not only sharing your voice and the voice of others, but it allows you to do it in a comfortable space without any regret, without anybody discouraging you, because you're being vulnerable. I love both of these productions. I would say that the Vagina Monologues is definitely girls' night out.
Yes.
It's for men and women. It's definitely an unforgettable experience, and I encourage you to come. Now, it supports our nonprofit sector of Driven LLC called For Her Inc. And what we do is we're using this money to really help victims of this violence or oppression, domestic violence. This includes the children of those families, really help them get back on their feet. That's where the money is going to go towards. So we encourage you to please please come out to the show. It's only $10. It's supporting a Black business, Island Breeze restaurant here on James Island. And you can also, to make donations, these are only $1. These are our itineraries that we're actually selling, our luminaries. You can purchase them at the show. You can also look on our website. You can get tickets on eventbrite.com. You can also find one of our cast members that will also sell the tickets to you as well. And they're doing a little competition, so please find one of our cast members and help them win the competition. But anyway, join us. We only got 2 weeks to go.
Yes.
February 10th, February 11th at Island Breeze Restaurant. Doors open at 5 p.m. The show starts at 6. We have vendors like Rosa Marie, Bedroom Candy. We've got MUSC who will be out there supporting us as well. And we will have plenty of things for you to enjoy. Enjoy some nice Jamaican food, desserts by Rosa Marie. And yes, there's alcohol served. This show, both of them are for 18 and up. And drinks, of course, you got to be 21-ish.
21.
So please come out and join us at the show. Next time on Driven TV, we're actually going to take some call-ins so we can hear your questions, your opinions. Just join us, and please definitely follow us on Facebook and hit us up at AnastasiaDriven.com, TogetherWeShall.com, or on Facebook to get yourself an interview and share with us your music and your artistic talent, and show us how you can use your power of art in the community. We can also get you up here and get your book on the table so we can help give a face to our books and really put you out there. But thank you so much for joining Driven TV. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.